Hello there, everybody. My name is Alt Chaos, and welcome to the table. I hope you all enjoy your stay, and its chaotic roll side quest, where there is a godless cranium, also known as the Barbarian Moloch.
All right, let's get this party started.
Yes. Alright. So, you're within the forests. The forested hill zone. What are you doing?
That I don't know. Well, I'm not. I don't know what I'd be doing in the forest, but
Well, okay, we'll start out within like the adventurers guild town village.
okay.
There's a magic shop. There's a shop for magic items. There's for regular items. An alchemy store, etc. There's not really a wizard's guild. There's no real wizard's guild.
Is there a library?
There is one.
Or a learned person, like a shaman or
There
witch doctor.
is. There's not a shaman or a witch doctor, but there is a wizard in the town who had just recently joined, and he's a necromancer, and he used to be the cemetery keeper.
Okay. You definitely want a necromancer watching your cemetery. What could go wrong? All right, so I would seek him out unless he's going towards the forested hills, in which case I would still follow him. If that's where you need me to be.
No, because he's living in the town now.
All right.
He's the character from the Halloween special, if you remember.
I don't know that. All right. Sounds cool. All right, so I would Moloch would definitely try to seek him out and try to get him to teach him magic. That's what he desperately wants to do. He wants to be a learned person. a learned person.
A learned person. A learned mentor with 8 intelligence.
That's right.
Okay, so role play that. So you come up to this old blonde haired wizened old man with a pair of monocles, and you say,
I say, so is there like a counter, or is he in like his house?
He's just wandering around outside right now.
Oh, okay. All right. So if he's just wandering around, then I would approach as unobtrusively as possible, like not as non-threatening as possible, and I would say to him, Moloch wants to learn.
He looks at you and goes, "What do you want to learn, my minotauric friend?"
Magic stuff.
What kind of magic stuff?
Whatever you could teach Moloch.
Alright, he takes like a magic stone and puts it against Moloch's head, like really gently. He basically just touches it to your head, and it glows yellow. And he looks at it, looks at you, and goes, I'm sorry, friend. You can't learn magic stuff from me.
Why stone grow yellow?
The stone is an intelligence sensing stone. You have to have a certain level of intelligence to learn magic stuff for wizards.
So like as Moloch's eyes would like slit down and be like, is Stone saying Moloch is stupid?
Moloch is not stupid. You are just not.
Now you're talking like Moloch.
I'm just borrowing your turn of phrase, my good sir. I would say that you are unable to learn wizard stuff. May I interest you in learning druid or charisma stuff? Or even maybe becoming a warlock?
Is there reading involved?
Possibly lots of reading.
Yes, Moloch is interested.
Okay, well, I am not a druid.
And I would also reach out like a paw and like touch my finger on his chest and say, it is not wise to call Moloch stupid though.
But my dear sir, you are just below average for being a wizard.
Wizard, you should stop talking now. Where must I sneak out this druid that will teach me?
Druids are a secretive bunch, my dear sir, and I don't know if any druids within town, as they usually don't live in towns.
Master Wizard, will you give me a letter of recommendation?
A letter of recommendation for a druid circle. I don't know of any local druid circles, my dear friend. But
for anyone, I'm sure your name means something in these parts.
I'm a recent addition to this town, my good sir. I possibly don't have a lot of clout as you think I do.
But certainly some clout.
Possibly. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know of any local druids, but I do know of, say...
I wish Moloch was evil because he would say something like, if you give me the recommendation or I'll break your arm or something.
Good thing he's good.
Yeah.
He goes, well, if you need a letter of recommendation, I do have one on my person. But you'll have to go find the local druids for yourself.
Fine. Make it so.
So he asks Moloch to stay there. He goes over to his house, writes up a quick letter, hands you and then comes back and hands you the envelope.
Thank you. And I'll kind of like do like a mini bow, like a bow, kind of like lower my head in a way, like thank you.
You're welcome, good sir. Also, instead of calling me wizard, my name is Walker Trips. I hope you have a pleasant journey to the Druid Circle.
Can you give me basic directions? Walk a sir. Walk a wizard.
They are either within the forest or within the swamp.
The forest is a big place, walk a wizard.
I know, and druids, like the name implies, dear sir, like their privacy. Hence, being in a big forest.
How will I find walk a wizard? How will I find these druids in this big forest? Do I just wander? This does not sound good, walk a wizard.
I know that they are to the west. That's all I can tell you. If you can find the signs of druid activity.
They post signs in the forest, walk a wizard.
Not actual signs.
Oh, because that would have been very helpful.
No, because depending on this druid circle, there could be any type of sacred. Just follow.
Moloch has read of these circles. They're different than squares.
Just go search for yew trees or something similar. If you find the great lone yew tree, you know you're close.
Yew tree, and I'm gonna sketch like a U in the air. That's what yew trees look like.
No, Walker Drips takes out a book of basic tree species and turns to the page of what a yew tree looks like. It says this, and it has
walk
a picture.
A wizard.
It has a picture of a yew tree on it.
So Moloch's eyes widen at the sight of the book. Walk a wizard. Please, may I have this book? Can I buy it from thee?
My friend, you could have it for free. It says he's handing it to you.
Thank you, walk a wizard. I'll flip through the pages and then snort as if I understand what it says, and then put it in my back, kind of shove it in my adventuring pack. You've been most helpful, walk a wizard.
I mean, if you roll an intelligence check, you can see if he can read it.
Okay.
That was intending
to 17 minus 2, so 15.
Just roll an intelligence check.
Oh. That is. Oh, you want me to roll? I just rolled it on the dice in front of me. Sorry.
Okay. So 15?
Yeah, I got 15.
Okay. That's actually a good enough score that you were able to make out words. You're not able to read all the big fancy words, but you understand the general gist.
Okay. Perfect. So I guess I'll start heading to the west, because that's where Walk a Wizard said to be.
Yes.
I might have to use Walk a Wizard in my campaign. I like that name, Walk a Wizard. Okay, so I'm going to start trudging towards the west into the forest.
Okay. So
looking for signs of druid activity.
All right. That would be an investigation, I guess.
All right, let me use the one on my sheet this time. One sec. Oh, jeez.
This reminds me of something.
Am I going to get food thrown at me? Because that's... Well, at least I rolled a 2, though, so I didn't get a 0.
Yeah. You're barely you had just entered the forest, so you do not see any kind of druid signs whatsoever. But you do know there's trees, and they're everywhere, and hills on under those trees.
All right. Well, I guess I'll walk till I start to feel hungry and find a tree to like chill and eat my hard rations, I guess. Uh, it, assuming that I don't find anything with my one.
No, you don't find anything with your one. Even tracks, or you don't even find any. Actually, that would be a survival check
Oh,
to
my
find
survival check is
tracks.
much better. Let me do survival. Oh, 23.
Oh, okay, that's a better roll.
Yeah, that's an amazing roll.
Okay, so you know from you're checking the book, and from what you know as a gladiator and as just trying to be a scholarly, learned person, you know which plants are poisonous and you know which ones aren't.
It, and beautiful deciduous trees.
Yes.
All right. So I'll eat my lunch and be like, after the investigation, I'm assuming I'd be like, maybe I got to try something different. And then I'll start using survival to like look for tracks instead of looking at trees.
Yes. Then again, there's the whole thing of maybe there won't be tracks because maybe it's a druid coven full of flyers. Who knows?
That's possible.
Okay, you eat your lunch at
Deciduous tree.
at the deciduous tree, and what do you do now after having fed yourself?
I'll start looking for tracks or other signs of druid activity with that beautiful survival check.
Okay, so you find tracks of wild animals. Some of them just the natural gait of wild animals. You don't notice any kind of what you believe to be druid tracks, but you do know that there possibly, but you see bits of yew bark along the ground, and it kind of it goes like a few feet and breaks off, but it's going in a northwesterly direction from where you are.
All right. Well, I will follow that trail.
Okay. Eventually, you come to a small clearing where in the middle is a yew tree, and there is a furbolg in leather armor, holding a quarterstaff made of yew, and looking at you with wonder in his eyes, and he asks you, "Where are you here, Minotaur friend?"
I produce the Waka Wizard um, note of recommendation, and I hold it out to the what I'm assuming is the druid, and say, "Waka Wizard, give me recommendation. He say, you teach me magic. Ways of the forest. Here.
Okay, the Furbolg picks it. He opens the letter, reads it, and it goes, "To whom it may concern, this Minotaur friend wants to learn magic. Unfortunately, he cannot learn wizard magic, so I hope that whoever reads this letter can teach him their ways of magic to not disappoint the poor lad." And of course, that's what the druid reads in his head, and I'm just reading it out. So,
does he read it out loud, or does he just like read it in his head and give it to me?
Yes, he basically reads it in his head and then gives it to you. I don't know if you're able to read it.
I should be able to read like basic common, but I would just put it. I wouldn't bother reading it. I would just assume that the wizard did what he said he was going to do, because he didn't do anything to make me want to distrust him. So
Yes.
I would just like nod my head. I would just take the letter back, put it back, and nod my head like, yes, you saw what Waka Wizard said. You know my worth now.
Friend. So, I am going to test for wisdom, if you don't mind. He basically takes out a very similar stone, puts it on your head, and then it glows blue, a nice bright blue, instead of a sickly yellow, and he goes, "Yes, you will do. Come, friend. I will teach you the ways of druidism."
Good. That's why I'll follow him wherever he decides to lead me.
Okay, he comes up next to the yew tree. He sits down in like a like the Japanese way of sitting down.
Are there more druids here, Druid Walker?
Crossing their legs. He does that. He says, "They are here, but they're also not here, friend."
I'm just like Moloch scratches his head like, here but not here. What do you mean, Druid Walker?
My name isn't Druid Walker. My name is...
Silent Walker.
No, I actually have to figure out the thing here. My name is Zigdig.
Zigwig, thank you.
Zigdig.
Okay, Wig Zig. Just added a new flaw. Bad with names.
Bad with names. Okay. Come, sit, friend, and we shall commune with nature.
Okay. So before sitting, I'm just gonna like do perception, like just kind of like, do I think that he's lying to me, or
that would
like
be an
has
insight
some
check.
kind of an insight check? Let's do that. Okay, so
nope,
I would assume that he's.
You completely trust everything you say. Because
All right, so I'll sit cross-legged and do what he wants me to do. What is it with my rules? Like 1, 1,
2, 23.
What must I do, Wigzig?
Come. He puts his arms out to you. Say, "Come, hold hands. We commune with spirits."
Wigzig wants a hug.
No hug.
Bring it in.
No.
Bring it in, Wigzig.
No. Give me your hands.
Oh, okay. You want to hold hands here, Wigzig?
Okay, so he holds your hands in his own, and he goes, now empty your mind, my friend, and let us commune with the spirits of the forest.
That is hard, Wigzig. My mind is full of profound thoughts. So, I'll close my eyes. And
He just nods, closing his eyes.
he's very zen, Wigzig.
I'm just playing the druid here. He starts sobbing, and you feed, and as you close your eyes, and you try clearing your mind, you hear a voice, a very soft voice that sounds like it has a very windy, very rocky, very watery, basically all natural elements as one changes and asks you. And it says, Moloch, welcome to the glade. Please.
So this voice is in my head?
Yes, you hear it in your head. It's very distinct compared to like your own inner voice.
Okay. Okay, so I would like open my eyes and look around to see where the voice is coming from, because I probably haven't experienced that before.
You see absolutely nothing around you other than Zigdig across from you holding the hands and the tree, and of course the clearing around you, but you see no other person there.
Okay, I'll nervously close my eyes again and be like, I'll think at it. What does voice want?
I heard you wanted to learn druidic magic. Please, let us help you.
Yes, please.
We are the guardians of this forest. We know quite a lot.
Moloch wants to know quite a lot.
We know the power beneath the island, and to learn our magic, to learn druidic magic, we need you to stop the cult and destroy Patron's Eye. With that destroyed, we can teach you druidic magic. You can be a druid.
People always want Moloch to kill someone.
You won't kill someone, our dear friend. You just have to destroy the Patron's Eye and prevent great evil from destroying the island.
Okay, can I do an insight check to see if I believe what the voice is telling me, like about its evilness? Because that would be, if it's evil, then I would probably do it. But if it's good, or I think it's good, then I probably wouldn't.
Yes.
Yes. God damn it!
You are
I think it's evil. I believe what he's saying.
Yes, you believe everything the voice is saying.
Fine, Moloch will do this thing for you.
Dreg is saying, do you need backup, Moloch?
I could use like a healer. Because I think I have one potion, and that's it.
Hey, you also have your magic item.
I have but that won't help me. It'll help me hit things, but it won't help me heal at all.
I mean, you could have went and bought a potion while you were in town.
I don't really have any money because I missed the session, and Luciano has the money and said he would give it to me, but he never did. So I don't know how much money I had.
Well, this is going to be hilarious. Anyway, you believe everything voice says. And
isn't Luciano healer? Tag in Luciano. Tag. He could be in here. He could be in here helping these cultist people or druids. Big Zig. Although I am having fun role playing Moloch.
Yes.
But Luciano likes to role play, so let's do that. Would that be allowed? Or do you want it to be a solo adventure? It's up to you, dear DM.
Tria's telling me Luciano is watching another stream and isn't here.
What?
Yes. And
he's the one. Damn it.
And he, I saw him in earlier, but then he left. So.
Hold on, I'm gonna say I need you.
I mean, Chrissy was supposed to be here, but she's not.
That would have been good. Oh, there he goes. Luciano's typing. Wait a second. Wait for it. On it. Give me a minute. That'll be. Can we take 1 minute break and then I'll get a drink and he can tag in.
Okay, sure.
All right, perfect. 1 sec.
All right. Well, actually, Greg, that would have probably been good considering this is kind of a druid quest. Kind of. It's a side quest. Catacrow side quest. It's the funnest time. And the most dangerous time. I don't... let's see. I need at least... few instances.
Is Morthos audible?
Morthos is indeed audible.
I wish I could do some sort of like Super Smash Brothers intro where it's like Morthos joins the fray. I'm here because it seems like one of our friends is not here, and odds are having one barbarian go on a quest alone will end in a TPK with just the barbarian.
What are you talking about? I was about to say that's a good thing, but at the same time.
There's one of my best friends is doing another stream right now, and I feel bad because I'm one of like her peeps, but I had to dip because I don't want everyone's Super Canadian to go the way of death. But Morthos is here. I'll
Sounds
see.
like you don't trust the DM.
I don't. Let me see if I can figure out how to put like my token and things on the screen. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be on, but it's not. So
I did eat it because I thought there would be like a Chrissy Just
There.
drag and drop it.
I like how my icon is just, it's the artwork Inordinate Refraction made for me several years ago. Also, I'm pretty sure we're streaming. So, hi everyone, I'm here.
Yes, we are streaming. This is Chaotic Roll. This is canon.
This I'm gonna hop on the chat in just a second. I'm just updating everything that needs to be updated on this. Hi, I hope everyone's having a fun time. I shared the stream, and I'm here now. So let's get this bread, this adventure bread.
Okay, well, now I have to find out what the party faces for this Chaotic Roll episode.
Hey Moloch, how's it going?
There is noises, and we went to get a drink.
Oh, okay. There were noises because I had to do like 6 things all at once. I'm gonna mute the other stream so that I can at least be in the chat.
Okay. Alright, so I'm excited. And thank you for the host, Silent Tech. I hope you enjoy your stay at the table. And I'm sorry I didn't say this before, Karsus. Welcome to the table as well.
I'm gonna drag everyone into this, and we're just gonna have a session on a Friday instead of on a Sunday.
I mean, this was supposed to be like side quest for Chris E and PC because they both missed last game.
Look, sometimes
Chris E didn't join in today, so here we go.
Oh, it seems like Nefario will be joining us. That's what's up. That's lit. I appreciate it. And now I'm gonna pop out the chat so that way I can have it like open on the side without actually seeing what's going on. There. I hope everyone's had a good Friday. I know I have. I'm excited to be streaming on a Friday. That doesn't often happen.
All right, I am back. Moloch is back.
We have another friend coming to join us because it seems that our fighter might not be able to make it. The elf is coming.
There's like more than 2?
There's actually, we've had several different elves.
Yeah, Isif was an elf, and then she quit the game, and now Drag is the elf.
Callan is saying you will Eldritch blast me behind my back.
Who's Callan? Who is that?
Callan's not a character.
You will blast my back.
I am hearing myself.
Yeah, I apologize. I had to mute that on my phone.
This is Odalin.
No, it's not Odalin.
It's Cranston.
There was an attempt.
Cranston.
Well,
his name was Kersendon, but anyway.
I actually think GC was talking about Harathenston.
Who is dead now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. The fact that Nefaria and I are both here. Oh, goodness. Is this going to be something that takes place after, or are we just going to retcon time and say this takes place before?
Maybe you followed me worried about where I was going because I just headed off into the forest. Maybe you're like, why is Moloch just heading off into the forest? Maybe you followed me and now you overheard the conversation and are like, hey, we'll help you out. Maybe, I don't know.
Okay, so the thing is,
Dragworker, you have your
I do have my cam on.
Sound on. Yeah.
My whole thing is that GC, aka Moloch, will have to get you guys up to speed because my memory is terrible. So there's that.
Okay.
Wait, who will have to get who up to speed?
I'd have to get you up to speed. Moloch.
How do I put my token back on?
Just drag and drop it.
Yeah, you just drag and drop.
Oh, there we go.
Wizard Walker told Moloch, come. See Druid teach Moloch's magic. Druid come here, he hold Moloch hand. Moloch heard voices in head that said, go kill people.
Okay, we have to know right now. Is this before or after the Raffenstein incident? Because that will definitely affect how I'm responding to this.
I don't know. I was going to have this done at the same time you guys were doing your thing last session. So,
maybe we could do it before because I missed the 2 sessions. So maybe
yeah, we could
this
do
is
this
what I was doing in that time.
Yeah, this was before the last session and during the session before that.
Okay.
And then maybe if I pass it, then I would be here studying with the druids, which would be a good explanation for why I didn't make it to the original adventure.
Ooh, yeah, that's
Right.
not a bad idea.
Yes, so this is the explanation.
It's my GM skills coming through, baby. I
feel like I was insulted.
No, it's fine. You're doing great. So you didn't have the Raffenstein, whatever. I don't even know what that is, but it sounds bad.
Yeah, so okay, my response is going to be much more mild in that regard, and going along with the character, I'm just going to kind of shrug and say, what did they say to you?
They said evil being, evil cultists. I don't know. Kill stuff. I agree.
So you hear a voice within your head again, and it says, "Destroy the patron's eye."
Oh, the patron's eye. Destroy patron's eye.
At this point, Morthos looks over at Moloch and is just like, so we have mutual enemies. Not a fan of the murder, but given everything that's transpired over the course of the last couple of hours, hey, GM, what is the timeline continuity?
This is before last session.
Okay, good. Okay.
Moloch said no murder.
What I just said.
Moloch said no murder.
Morthos walks over to Moloch and high fives him and is like, yeah, no murder.
But if they try to stop us for getting Eye, then Eye is evil, then they're evil, then Moloch have to murder.
Morthos looks less pumped now and is like, you know what? That's okay. Small victories. Just doing his best.
I'm gonna high five Morthos.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to persuade Moloch to murder, roll up persuasion.
I don't really. Okay, honestly, at this point, I'm not even going to try to do that.
I'm not going to murder. I wouldn't murder unless they attack me. I'm not a murderer.
And I'm fine with self-defense. I feel as though self-defense isn't quite the same thing as murder. And there's voices in the sky that sometimes leave texts. Some of the texts are things like side quests or serious business. And then some of the other texts says things like murder late at all. And ignore that second message. Try not to murder late at all.
Moloch might be a cleric.
I appreciate you, but please don't murder.
I mean,
Moloch might be cleric. This could be the voices of God.
I mean, you were trying to learn how to be a druid, but cleric works too.
Honestly, this sounds like the beginning of a warlock. It doesn't sound like the beginning of a druid or a cleric. It sounds like how someone accidentally becomes a warlock.
Accidentally. Oops.
Maybe
I walked right into this contract.
Maybe it was a fae all along.
That's what I was thinking, but I was just like, I don't know if that'd be too metagamey, but this definitely sounds like something a fae patron would do.
So I'm gonna think to the voices, if whether they're coming with us to tell us where this eye is. So I'm gonna close my eyes and look like I'm thinking really hard at the voices.
The voice goes, "It's deep underground. The great dungeon of the island."
There goes the neighborhood.
Is the way down to the eye?
Voice says, "Big dungeon down below."
All right, cool. Morthos at this point is honestly just pretty accepting of everything. This has just been life for
What is your name,
Morthos for the
Voice?
last couple of days.
Voice, what is your name?
Can I have your armor class too? What's your social security number?
Just your name.
My name is Carsus.
I don't like that.
Carlos. Carlos. Show us where this dungeon is.
The entrance to the dungeon is in each of the 4 corners of the island.
We have to go. We have a lot of traveling to do, Carlos says. Let's
entrance is down over there. And basically, if any of you have like a map open, it shows like a big glowing red dot right where where each of the 4 where the entrances to the forest tales is, as well, and then each of the 4 dots of the other zones.
It's a lot of traveling. All right, so I'm gonna go to the one. I'm gonna start stamping toward the one that's closest to us.
I'm gonna follow after Moloch, and I'm gonna be like, oh goodness, I really hope this isn't some sort of weird trap.
It's no trap. Carlos is very, very trustworthy.
You keep rolling 3 insights.
But they don't know that, and I don't know that.
Yeah.
Oh
It's
no!
your honest attempt to insight this.
My insight skills are better than anyone's.
This guy makes a really good point at pointing out that, like, at one point it was only going to be 2 people adventuring into a dungeon, which I don't know about that. That doesn't sound right.
And then it was 1. So
yeah.
Imagine my fright.
And then a bunch of friends were like, "Oh goodness,
Yeah.
we're not going to let the cow die."
Considering that Chrissy always is going on Twitter about comrades. Where's my fucking comrade? I feel like she scabbed me.
Nothing is being rolled. What are you talking about? Oh, it's easy.
I love secret rolls.
97 goblins attack you.
Me specifically.
1D 134. Where does that dice exist?
It's just a number I made up for like the Legion block up to a certain number. No one needs to know.
I'm concerned.
What do we find at Red Dot?
About everything about this. This is all shady.
It's fine.
We should just have to fight one skeleton. All by itself. Just a regular skeleton.
To be fair, skeletons do resist every damage that I can really deal, so...
It'll be fine. I say, knowing what's about to happen. So, you guys go up to the dungeon entrance, and you find like I have to actually look up the look first, so I can describe them properly.
They will look like hamburger when I'm done with them.
Bold of you to assume it's skin.
As long as we don't have to massacre another group of mushrooms, or witness a massacre, I should say, another group of mushrooms.
This is before that, my friend.
Nefaria has a sudden premonition of the future.
Oh, whoops, my bad.
It's okay. Honestly, at this point, we're basically like Doctor Who when it comes to continuity and time.
That's okay. The big session hopefully will bring us all back. So
I sure hope that the big session isn't the end session.
Fine.
Whack.
So you find 6 humanoid-looking people. They have like snake eyes, though. They're carrying dagger, scimitar, and a short bow on their shoulders. They look at you like with their serpentine eyes, and when they smile, they have pointed teeth and a forked tongue. They're humanoid in appearance. And you're wondering, what the fuck are these snake-esque humans doing here?
If I want to identify them, is it a nature check?
That would be a nature or perception or arcana.
So Moloch's gonna pull out that book that Wizard Walker gave him and start like
15.
and start like leafing through it to see if there's a picture of these lizard people in there.
I'm pretty sure I know what they are, since there's not many lizard people snake things.
You know that it's a Yuan Qi pure blood.
I knew it.
A group of 5.
I don't know what languages they speak. It's a good thing I'm always casting languages.
They talk to you in common.
Oh, cool. I love that.
Hail, adventurers! What are you doing here?
I love how, because of like the little delay, it sounded like they're just like, "Hey, what?" They're just like they're acting like we're totally sick. I love it. I take a step closer to them. I have to see if they're already on the map. They're not. Good. I'm just gonna take a step in this direction, and I respond, "Hi, we're adventurers. We're new to the area. We're just exploring. How are you guys doing today?"
Morpus talk a lot.
You know me. It's literally all I do.
I'm gonna take a step back and put up the hood of my cloak, and have my hand go underneath my jacket and grab one of my daggers, or like underneath the upper part of the cloak and grab one of the daggers. Just a little cautious.
Okay, so
I'm just gonna demand where the eye is.
Please don't do something that might start a fight.
Demanding is either a persuasion or an intimidation check.
It'd be intimidation.
Oh no. Here we go.
I'm gonna put my book away and like kind of like crack my fingers and be like, "Where is the eye?" 11. Not terrible, but not
There
great.
was an attempt.
There was an attempt was made.
An attempt has been made. Alright, well, I have to roll an insight for them. So I'll make that public. They go, "We do not know where this eye is. Are you talking about the Eye of Vecna?"
Oh no, this is one of those.
Or something. We do not know of what you are talking about.
So Moloch would like scratch his head and ask the voice in his head, "Is it the Eye of Vecna?"
You can feel your if you roll an insight on yourself.
Can I do a religion check to know what Vecna is?
20 insight.
Wow, that's a really good insight check.
You notice that within your own head there is no more voice in your head. In fact, you are quite certain that after you had left the area
Druid
of
enclave?
the tree, that the voice had left you alone time before. Like, after you had left, you could no longer.
Voice is a bad friend.
No follow through.
I'm gonna name voice Chrissy.
now we're just bullying people. Does the 14 let me know at the very least who Vecna is?
Where is Aya Vecna?
You are quite certain you know who Vecna is, because I would assume that is a common thing. But I have been wrong before.
Vecna's a god
Morpus.
of secrets, so I mean...
Oh, God of secrets. Let us just go find this eye.
What are
Leave
our
reptile
snake
men.
friends gonna do, DM?
That depends. A character tried intimidating these purebloods.
In that case,
They don't want to do this.
At this point, Morthos is gonna step in, being thankful that he's already in between, and he's gonna be like, he's gonna apologize very tactfully for Moloch. He's gonna be like, hey, Moloch means well. He's just a man of action and not a man of words. So I hope that you will forgive my companion with who tries to be intimidating, but I promise you, he's a real nice guy on the inside. I hope there's going to be no hard feelings and that we can all go on our way with a minimum amount of murder. And by minimum, I mean no. And I'm going to do a persuasion.
Oh yeah,
That's not good.
Chrissy had just told me what's going on, so.
Oh.
I hope Christy's okay. Also,
Yeah,
there's going to be a fight.
She is, and that persuasion was horrible.
She's in bad.
No.
Chrissy. Oh,
at this point, he's going to take a step back, moving closer to his bull friend, to his big bull friend, and he's going to be, Jesus Christ, why do you have to start a fight?
I didn't. I asked question of lizard peoples.
I was thinking that, but I'm glad you can read my mind. Now, if we have to do a murder, please be very efficient.
Okay.
You feel the pressure of this there.
They're basically, all five of them are staring at you, and you can hear them talking in a language that none of you understand, unless,
except for me.
You could tell that they're speaking Abyssal.
I almost understood that language automatically anyway. I'm a tiefling. Are they saying how they're gonna murder us?
They're looking, all five of them, the two women and the three men, are looking at each other, readying. The three of them have their short bows ready, and the others.
They're like drawing down on us already? Just like that.
And the others have their scimitars, and they go and try casting suggestion on you three.
What?
What's the save of that? Is it will?
That is a wisdom save, from what I understand.
Oh no, I have a +1 to this. Hey! That's not bad at all. I'm deeply concerned about our... Oh! Oh man, that's great.
It's not bad.
Okay, so let me see. I'm reading the spell. Yeah, you all passed the suggestion save.
Now Morthos will have to kill you.
Why me? Morthos hears this and just turns around and is like, "What the fuck, dude?"
Get him, Morthos.
Yes, Morthos, the big murder machine.
You talked us into fight, Morthos.
Apparently, my words to stop a fight started a fight. So
I mean, you did that one, so.
Jesus Christ. Why do I have to have the same modifier as the Minotaur who doesn't talk? That doesn't make any sense. Talking is literally what I do.
Moloch
Talking
is
and
wise.
killing.
Moloch is wise.
Morthos hears this and quietly thinks to himself, "Is he though?"
What were they attempting to suggest to us?
Well, they were does
Like, does the fact that we save mean we don't know what they were suggesting?
that's kind
Well,
of
is
how
it a
the spell-
somatic? Is it a somatic spell?
Let the
Because
DM talk, guys.
sorry.
I'm sorry.
I believe somatic is like the the, the spell words, but I could always be wrong. It's VM.
I'm pretty sure that you have to say whatever you want to. Yeah, okay, I have it pulled up right now. You suggest a course of activity limited to a sense or two and magically influence a creature you see within that range that can hear and understand you. Which one means it would have to be in common unless they were unless they were going after me specifically. And two means that like it can be something like murder your friends, but in that case, you actually can't do that because the spell says you can't ask someone to do a murder. You
But
can't.
you can ask someone to commit a suicide.
Wait. No, you wait.
It
A
says
suggestion.
yeah, like stabbing yourself is a thing within the game, within the rules of the spell.
It isn't.
Well,
It ends the spell, so
it
like
ends the spell.
but they can do it, and then after that act is done, it's ended. That's how I'd interpret that. So like you could ask somebody to suggest that they stab themselves, and then once they've stabbed themselves, they're no longer suggested by you.
Yes, man, it seems like a waste of a spell slot, but
Okay.
I would.
Yeah, I had to reread that spell
Yeah.
description, but yeah, that's. But you can.
it says right there. Yeah. Asking a creature to stab itself, throw itself in a spear.
to hurt themselves.
And
That ends the spell. But you can't ask them to like walk off a cliff or something.
no, because
that you could do.
well, no, because that would be like throwing yourself on a spear. That would be dumb. Like it says you'd have to reasonably suggest it, and there's no way that like walking off a cliff sounds reasonable to anybody, right? Unless you're already want to walk off the cliff.
Hey, I know the levitate spell. I'll catch you.
there was an attempt.
So
yeah, what?
But you could be like block. You could be like block Morthos from attacking me or something like that, and that would be like reasonable.
So yeah, DM. What did we almost get justified?
Well, technically it's like a one target spell, so technically all three of them tried suggesting for you to do a thing, and that thing was to go into the desert and never come back.
Well, we definitely know that they tried to like cast some kind of spell on us, right? Like that they're now aggressive towards us.
We understand the spell. You have to have been able, like they have to have done it in common, which means all of us understood it, unless they were going specifically after me speaking Infernal, which wouldn't make any sense.
All right. Well, I'm gonna I'd like pull my axe then and be like, you don't want to do this.
I lift my hand and I'm just like, this is not a great idea, guys. Please reconsider.
Don't be sexist. More of those. There's
This is not a good idea. People, please reconsider.
more booze. There's 3 women and only 2 men.
Hey, ladies, stop it.
Reverse sexism isn't good. More booze.
More booze.
This is my favorite. This is my favorite running gag of all of the running gags in our campaign. Who is Nefaria staring at?
The same two, both of you guys, because
Why are you not readying yourself for combat?
I'm gripping a dagger underneath my cloak right now.
You're the farthest one behind us.
So we say like this isn't the way you want to go. Like, is this really the path you want to take, serpent people? And do they look like they're gonna fight, or do they look like they're just gonna like let us pass?
They feel very insulted, but at the same time, they're neutral evil, and they don't feel like fighting a bunch of adventurers. So they're going to ask you for recompense for the insult and be on their way.
I'm cool with that.
I like this word, recompense.
Recompense.
Wreck.
I knew that was the joke you were going for. I was hoping you were going for the pence thing as opposed to the wreck.
Do they look like Trump?
How would Moloch know about Trump?
Morthos turns around and is just like, "Are you an isekai character? Who is this Trump?" You get trucked. Okay, so in order to keep things going,
what recompense are they asking?
Yeah,
they ask for 10 gold per person.
I give them 3 platinum pieces, which is exactly 10 gold for each of us. I'm fine.
You're lucky.
Fine with this.
More booze is rich.
More booze. That's hilarious.
Out of our way, reptile people.
Is Moloch asking them or demanding them?
Let's not play this game again. Just say you didn't talk. Retcon yourself.
They got their gold. Move out of the way, reptile people.
Hey, stop rushing the DM here.
Don't make more booze kill you.
Why? Is violence the only language you speak, sir?
Okay. Well, I don't have to stab them anymore, so this is fine. Anyway, so after before anyway, before what is it? Before Moloch has a chance to speak, and after they get their money, the 5 purebloods are on their way, leaving the party alone.
Yeah.
Wise decision.
That's what I like to hear. No one has to die today.
You see this like
Morpus gave them shiny.
Morthos has no problem giving people Chinese if it stops a fight.
Let's kill I now.
The voice in the sky is just really violent today. So many murders.
Oh, cool. I rolled a terrible luck stat. Let's roll something else.
Is that good for us or good for you?
It's good for him.
What are you talking about? Obviously it's good for me. Bad luck stats for you is bad. Any good luck stats for you is good.
You said you rolled it though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
he rolls for the party.
Yeah,
when
I hate it.
what? This is chaotic roll. This is how it works.
If anything, in chaotic roll, the party should roll for the party.
Did they go into the dungeon when they left, or did they like walk off into the wilderness?
They just walked off into the wilderness.
Okay,
I
cool.
hope they get eaten by like a walking tree or something.
I mean,
You're very violent, Warpoose.
You wanted me to murder them, so I don't think you have room to talk.
Oh, cool, more things.
Oh, goodness.
But it'll be fine actually because there's a druid in the party.
Hey. Wait.
Well,
there's
a
not.
ranger in the party.
Oh, okay.
I was confused for a second.
For a second, I thought that we were making like Moloch's decision to become a druid like super canon.
I basically am druid.
Looks at tree. Tree looks back. Everyone happy.
All of you, basically, as you guys are keep moving towards the dungeon, you guys face 9 brown bears.
9 brown bears. What are they doing?
Are you kidding me?
No, I got like a maximum roll of my encounter list.
I hate
Oh.
this.
Everyone in the stream knows what I rolled.
I believe you. That doesn't change anything I've said. I hate this.
Yeah. When do bears hang out? Like in a village?
No, because you guys are just near the village, and this is just fear of the mind right now.
We're nearing a brown bear village.
Honestly, I thought we were going.
9 bears just hanging out.
I thought we were going into the dungeon, which makes this whole thing even more confusing.
Well, actually, within well, remember that like last session, you guys know like the cave that you guys were previously at?
Yeah.
DC. It's basically the same cave, but instead of, but you hear, basically a bunch of bears snoring from within the cave.
Oh, they're snoring. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, cool. Let's leave them the fuck alone.
Yeah. If you run across 9 bears, you just be like, okay, you just keep sleeping.
Honestly, if I came across 9 bears, even if I had 10 friends with me, I would be like, "Hey, let's go home. Let's." I don't know why we're here, but whatever reason we are, there's no reason good enough to deal with 9 bears. Let's just go home.
Yeah, let's like widely give that place, skirt that place.
Well, that's where we have to go for your thing. Well,
I'm fine with us not doing that right now.
Wait, what? That's where the eye is?
yeah, like the entrance to the dungeon starts out as a cave before it becomes a dungeon. And
What the fuck? And there's 9 bears guarding the goddamn cave.
What sort of monster just got 9 bears together and was like, "Here, you're here now."
Yeah.
This is fine.
It was the snake people. They put them all to sleep and put them in the cave.
This is some Harry Potter. Type
That's not
shit.
that bad actually. I'll use that.
Dang it. This is honestly some Harry Potter type shit where like Hagrid gets like the Cerberus thing to guard the the Sorcerer's Stone or whatever.
This is fine. Now you guys get to murder / not murder something. This is fine.
We can just leave, or we can have the ranger do ranger things.
I don't know if I want to try my luck. Ranger thingy 9 bears.
Then let's just leave. Let's just go home.
Especially sleeping bears.
I do have pass without a trace if we want to walk past them.
That's what we want to do.
No.
That's what we want to do.
Look, look. Zal's
More
audience is extremely murder happy, and even they're like, "Hey, don't."
More. More Poos. Stop being
Yes.
a coward.
I'm fine being a coward if it means I'm not dead. That trick won't work on me, fam.
I mean, you guys knew that was just bear snoring, even without a perception check. But I figured that would and just thought, you know what? Bears have a very distinct sound that even without a check, they would know what that is.
That's okay. You know what? I guess we are. Jesus, we're really gonna do this, aren't we?
This is
a terrible
fine.
idea. I'm gonna Zal. If we want to do pass without a trace, what sort of roles would you ask us to do?
Ranger man, what's our approach?
That's casting the spell and then sleep with advantage.
Yeah.
So what that whole stuff is.
And there we go. So, we've got a veil of shadows that pops up around us as I'm concentrating on the spell here. And then I kind of like crouch down. I have my cloak over my head as well. And I put my finger up to my lips to like gesture the silence thing as I creep forward.
All right, I'm gonna use my inspiration from forever ago.
And that is a nat 20.
God, I wish that there was some like group rule where we could just all use that nat 20, so I don't have to use my inspiration. But I'm gonna use my inspiration and I'm gonna roll. God damn it! That's a 17, which is enough.
What are we rolling?
Is that with your? Is that with your inspiration?
Yeah, no. I got an inspiration token from forever ago. From when we fought Zahundra, and it all almost went sideways.
So roll your 1d8 for that.
No, inspiration in this context means you roll with advantage.
Oh, but you also have passed without trace, which allows you to do.
Yeah. So my 17 is fine. I'll take that. It's not a nat 1, which is what the 5 was.
And that's a 26 from mine.
Yeah. Yeah, I am super stealthy barbarian.
Barbarian.
I believe this is my new druid skills.
Okay. Well, you guys sneak into the cave. Basically avoiding all the bears because some of them are sleeping on piles.
What would happen if I kicked one on the way
back? Probably cause a change.
Don't do it.
Probably cause a change reaction of waking up bears.
That would be bad.
Yeah.
Right, we're not gonna do that.
Then the entire party was mauled to death.
The end. I'd save us from the Hraffenstein incident then, because that would never have taken place if we die in this game.
Okay. So the cave is really big. There's bears. You see, some bears are sleeping in pairs. Like these are like well, they're different. There's half bears are male, half bears are female. They're basically haphazardly sleeping in the cave entrance. They're actually, and you see a massive bear. You don't know why. It's right where in front of towards where the where it goes lower into the ground. Basically, there's a natural incline going down, and the bear is directly in front of it, preventing access.
There's bears in front of a hole?
Yes.
This does not sound good.
So there's 9 bears and a dire bear. What are we doing?
So I thought we
here?
snuck past the. So how many bears are surrounding this hole? If there's 9 bears out front.
Actually, like I said, they're scattered around.
Mhm.
So, and they're brown bears. So brown bears are actually pretty big, from what I understand. And
Yeah.
so, there's like the entrance is about as big as the bear is, and the bear is in front of the entrance towards the incline where it goes even deeper.
Well, if it's sleeping, then we could all get basically a sneak attack. I don't know what I can't remember what it's called in 5e.
That is known as a surprise round.
Yeah, but it would also be like prone and
With advantage.
yeah.
I mean, if
we
you
would have to fight off all the bears.
Well, or we could run through once we kill the bear, the lead bear, because that's the only one that's that's blocked. Is the bear? Or could the bears fit through the hole that it's guarding, basically?
Yes, because it's
Yeah.
the size. Because it's the size of the bear on its side, which means the bear going forward, it'll fit.
That's bad.
Why would you think that they? I'm sorry, but why would you think that they wouldn't be able to fit through the hole that the biggest one of them is able to guard?
Well, because if there's a hole in the wall and it's small, you could just have a bear in front of it, right? That doesn't necessarily mean the bear could go through the hole.
No, because it's it's not really a hole. It's more like an incline, like natural made stairs, and it's
like.
And the entrance is made of stone. Like like if anyone does like a perception check, I'm gonna give that with advantage to anyone with dark vision.
I think all of us might have dark vision.
So if anyone can, there you go. More of those, you could see that it's like hewn, unnaturally, which means someone hewn the rock around it at the size of a brown bear, like 10 feet. Like it's 10 feet tall and 10 feet wide.
Okay.
And basically the size of what a bear would be able to go through.
There's a bear-shaped hole in this wall. I wonder what made it.
Not bears, from what you know.
So at this point, Morthos looks around and just like he mouths but doesn't talk, and he's like, "Do we want to do this?" Like
Morthos. Oh, my wife is calling. One sec.
is happily married and I respect it.
Just getting a sending spell in his head.
It's his true patron.
It's fine.
For flavor, I'm gonna see if I could tell what you said. Well, that passes what I said for the DC, so yeah, I can tell.
Yes.
Setting DC in your own head. My DC to successfully kill all these bears is 1, and if I
mean, it's 10. That's the standard. So yeah. Past that DC. Yes, Nefar sees you mouthing successfully.
Does Nefara want to do this?
I could probably jump the bear.
Yeah, can we jump
over?
I think it'd be better actually to attack it, because if one of us fails the jump, then we'll lose the surprise round of like getting huge amounts of damage on it.
We need to be in a better position than where we are right now.
Unless there's some way to like distract the bear, like get it to go away from the hole and not notice us, but I don't think that's going to be possible. By the way, I have to go I have to help my wife carry in some groceries in a minute. She's going to text when she gets here, so
okay.
it'll only be a minute. But I think we should just attack it. I mean, I don't know. Like, is there some quick look around? Do we see anything that we could use as a distraction that would maybe get the bear to go away from the hole?
All of you can see rocks splattered about.
Oh, what about a stalagmite? Is there like any stalactite or whatever? The ones hanging from the ceiling.
No.
Darn it!
Oh man, you really. God,
that reminds me of something.
That whole thing. You really loved that, didn't you?
Yeah, that's like well, I was thinking if one crashed down to the ground, then it would wake them all up, but they would all go towards that sound, right? And we'd be able to like sneak into the hole.
That is a really good point. Also, I could absolutely fire an Eldritch Blast just at the sky or outside of this cave with my 240 feet and dark vision and make it explode against something that would wake them up in the other direction. We'd still have to deal with them when we come back, though. Unless there's... Actually, no, we wouldn't. A dungeon like this, there's almost certainly another way out. So, I'm going to retcon that. But at this point, Morthos just mouths. So
well, it seems like the DM definitely wants us to kill the bear because there's no other way to get around the bear. So
can
I guess
we
we're gonna have to
kill the bear quietly without waking up the other bears? That is the question.
Well, if all three of us hit and we kill it, then maybe.
That roll.
Well, you can hear like. You can see that one bear sniffing about. It doesn't really notice you. But then after that, you notice like a lot of the bears start sniffing around.
Let's kill the bear.
All right.
And one of them rolled a 23.
We're gonna have to just do this, aren't we? Goodness, guys.
And Morthos, you see the bear with the bears that have sniffed. Let's see, 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Tons of bears are sniffing around as they wake up, and they can tell the shadowy figure of Morthos.
Morthos, no.
Because he rolled the lowest stealth check out of the entire party.
Can we still get the surprise attack on the one bear that's blocking the...
Yes, because it never detected you.
All right.
We all
so I'm gonna go into a frenzy then. I'm gonna go into a frenzy.
Oh, okay.
All right, I'm just gonna go ahead and fire 2 Eldritch Blasts with the big fucking bear, both with advantage. One's a nat 20. Honestly, both of them hit, but oh god, that's nice. You love to see it. Okay, so that does... God, that's a total of 17 damage out the gate.
Hold on. I actually need to add the bear picture.
I hate these bears so much.
This is fine.
No, Zal. If I could fire an actual Eldritch Blast, it would be really tempting. Like in real life, Luciano the Warlock. I hate it. And as my bardic inspiration, I'm gonna give one to my big friend Moloch, and I'm just gonna tell him, kick some ass, buddy. Just.
All right. So are you done your attacks then?
Yep, that's me.
Okay. All right. So I'll get 3 attacks. And.
Oh, please.
Berserk. 3 attacks.
Yeah. 1 with inspiration.
Jesus Christ.
You know what? I'll just use a borrowed Gura picture because I can't find a bear one.
Oh, my wife is here. You go first, then.
Gotcha.
Person. I'll be right back.
I am still hidden. I might make a run for it.
No, hey. Listen here. all of this is because of you. You're gonna sit here and take responsibilities for your actions.
I mean, both me and Moloch could just sit back and let the bears,
Moloch's already frenzying. Like, we're already committed to this.
Oh, that is fair. But
I mean, if
but-
you survive,
but
Harathuston still dies, so that's
But
cool.
you're a ranger. You can talk to these bears.
unfortunately, for any of the ones that we are in combat for, that have been attacked, I can't use my primeval awareness on them.
Honestly,
So
just-
Morthos for the bear that he's done the thing with.
I'm just trying to kill
Has
the
already
dire bear.
pissed off.
I'm just trying to kill the dire bear because, like, there's no way Zal would be Zal, and there's no way we're not gonna get out of that one without a fight. Like the Raptors, where they don't have a clear leader, was one thing. This is on some next level shit.
Right. So I'm gonna ask the DM because specifically, I'll put the text right there for you.
All right, I'm back. Did the bear die?
So I'm asking some questions here. How are you going to interpret the section that says you cannot use this ability against a creature that you have attacked within the past 10 minutes? Is that going to stand for the party as the you or just me? Can I attempt to pacify all of these bears?
No.
Definitely
Okay.
wants us to kill the bear.
Okay. So can I pacify any of the bears?
No.
Okay. Yeah, I kind of figured because of that little line there that I wouldn't be able to do shit. Okay. Hmm.
Do you want me to attack the bear first?
No,
'Cause
do
I'm-
it,
Yeah,
because
I might
do
kill
it.
it. Okay. All right. Let me attack the bear 3 times.
okay.
If you don't kill it, I certainly will, but I won't have a spell slot left, more than likely.
So the first attack would do 15. Ooh, look at that. Natural
That's a heavy
20.
hit.
Okay. Roll has to be so
So that would
is
be
11, 6, and actually, you don't even. Your first attack kills the bear.
Oh, okay. Can I use the other ones on other bears?
Yes.
Okay, so the second one would be the nat 20.
Why are we attacking other bears?
Because there's 9 bears, right? I might as well
And
use the
I won't
attacks.
be able to pacify any of them. So it
Oh
says
god, that's the worst. Well, that is fine. Let's
And
kill all the bears.
that's a 19. So that's already 2 bears. You
2
guys
bears?
were afraid. Wow.
All right. I got one more.
That's a hit.
And
That's
is it a hit?
yeah. Bears don't have super highs.
12. Oh, and I forgot my rage. So like, because I raged, so it's actually 14 damage, right?
Please tell me we already killed the dire bear.
Yes, it's already dead. Why else does it have a
Okay,
skull on
good.
it?
Look,
3
I'm
bears
not in front of a computer. I don't believe in technology.
Actually, only 2 bears down.
Oh,
That's
only 2?
better than it was
Yeah.
before.
Okay. Well, Ranger, you can kill off that one that I damaged.
yeah. So I'm gonna do the thing onto the injured bear.
You're cursing the hunter's mark on it, on the bear,
Yep.
which only triggers when you hit the thing.
I'm doing that so it's like aware, or that you're aware that I'm casting it. Sorry, my bad.
If I had been playing this game by myself, would I have run into 9 fucking bears?
Possibly not. It's all up to the dice gods.
Sure it is.
It's true, and the 14-11s are a hit.
They both hit. Okay.
Yes.
I hate bears.
The first attack kills the bear.
Okay, I'm gonna move my mark to the next bear in line that I'm attacking, and
Point
that
at the bear.
no, that's the
already
dead one.
dead. That's the
This one. So the mark will hit it, or sorry, the mark will move to that.
okay.
I'll roll.
So,
We'll roll for the mark on that
so
too.
the other sorcerer hit it.
Yep.
Then the hunter's mark is 6.
And then I can attack again.
That's a hit. the
Okay.
-11. The first attack kills it.
Okay. So we're just gonna move the mark again and hit the next bear with that 16.
Doesn't
Rangers
move
are ridiculous.
does moving a mark require a bonus action?
Let's see.
Also, are these
Yeah, it
bears
is a bonus action, so I won't be able to move it. You're right.
Are these bears made of paper?
Cool. So then I guess it's just the sword hit.
Well, like 20 damage is a lot.
Yeah.
So -9. Okay.
And we will there we go.
Okay.
I mean, like a dragon,
ne-
an adult dragon has like 150 or something.
So everyone roll
Right,
initiative
right.
All right, we killed 4 bears in 1 round. Jesus Christ.
in one surprise round.
Let's keep up that momentum, boys. My initiative's not great.
Let's get that initiative.
My
roll here.
dexterity modifier is probably higher than Mike's, but I'm not.
Mine's
entirely
16.
sure.
My
Yours
dexterity
is-
is 16.
Your dexterity is 16.
Yeah.
My dexterity. Ours is tied. What do we do? Okay, you know what? You go first. You're the
I did not
barbarian.
select
You
the
might-
token. There we go. There's the
Alright.
token.
You're the barbarian. You go first. Fuck am
There
I
we
doing?
go.
I'll just add your 14.
I didn't select the token. I
Where's
was
Zal got a 3?
but
These things are dead.
Oh, thank goodness.
Hey, you already wiped out almost half the bears.
That's fine. Let them die.
And you guys were afraid of bears.
You threw 9 bears, including 1 dire bear at us. I am fine. All of them just
Actually,
dying.
well, they were all brown bears, so I had to say that one of them was bigger than the others.
Wait, do they all have the same stats?
Yes.
Why did you?
Except I made the bigger bear have more health because I knew it would get murdered in one round.
You. It didn't have to get murdered. You were the one who put it in front of the hole.
they all woke up too and smelled us.
Does that make it a murder hole?
Yes.
Listen. God damn it. That is unacceptable.
that pun was great.
I hate it. Morthos is just in a mood today. It's just...
Okay. So I'll swing at the bear that's closest to me again.
Okay.
Oof.
Oh, this is rare. I get to roll up the what happens to the player.
That's amazing
Table.
that you rolled a 1 and you still have a 9.
I know.
Yeah.
Look
That
at
would still hit a lot of things.
Does that still hit the bear?
No.
No, it
Okay.
automatically fails, but
No. Would a 9 under different circumstances hit the bear?
No.
Okay,
no, it's
good.
probably like 12.
Yeah.
Probably like
I
12
figured
for
it
the
was
bear.
like 12.
Actually, the 11 hits. So
Oh, okay, 11 then.
remember the
Because they're
11.
big, right? They're
The,
not fast.
the 11 attack from the sword previously. So I get to roll what happens to Nefara with that critical fail.
Hey Zal, I scanned all of the critical fail deck and all that. Do you want that? Because then you could put it in your game.
Yeah, actually that'd be useful. Otherwise
Do you
I just
really-
use Xanathar's lost notes for this.
Do you really
Okay.
want to give Zal that power?
Yes,
I do.
please.
Remind me later.
Your attack is so wild it takes a moment for you to recover. You have disadvantage on your next attack made for the end of your next turn.
Just on a attack? Just disadvantage
Yes.
on one? Okay, well.
Before the end of your next turn. That 17 still hit.
Rangers are wild, y'all.
Okay. Well, that bear is dead.
Okay, I'm gonna move up to the next bear because I have extra attack, and we're just gonna swing at it.
Jesus
Aren't you
Christ.
going to mark it?
I'm out of spell slots, Zal.
Oh.
And I couldn't move it. I couldn't move it with the bonus action. So.
Oh. The 13 hits.
All right, and then I got one more short sword swing in me.
How many attacks do you have?
Make sure that you dealt damage to it, which means your Colossus Slayer triggers.
Yep, I'm gonna do that with this attack here.
So 1d8. So
to answer your question there, Luciana Morthos, I have the fighting style of 2-weapon fighting, and then I have extra attack. So
he attacks with
4.
both his weapons in 2 hands, which are 2 short swords, and his extra attack.
Yeah, so 4 attacks a turn
4.
if I'm in melee range.
4 attacks. That 4 attacks at level 5. That hurts. Like just hearing that causes me physical pain.
Hey, that's actually there's actually way more attacks one can do if you're a fighter with 2-weapon fighting.
This game is ridiculous. You're telling me this Legolas
because a fighter with 2-weapon fighting has like 5 attacks at max level, so that's 10 attacks.
Yeah. That's why 5e is kind of broken. It's no fun after like 6th level.
These Legolas-looking fucking twinks just run at someone, and in 6 seconds they swing a sword like 7 times. These madmen. God damn it.
So, you killed 2 bears in your 1 turn. Are you done?
Yes, I'm done.
Okay. Moloch, do a thing.
Alright, I'll attack twice and 3 times actually. Once.
I might not have to do anything.
That's a hit. So, 14. It's still alive.
Still alive?
Yes.
Okay, well, it won't be after
It's
this.
just heavily injured now. That's a hit. It's dead. It's
Alright, and I'll take the other one.
and everyone was that's a hit.
I was worried they were all going to be max HP bears, so I mean.
Apparently one of them was, so I mean. And then we immediately butchered it. We wasted no time.
Yeah. It's still alive, so there's 2 more bears alive.
They won't be for very long. It's us.
Hey, you guys were afraid. What the
You
heck?
sent 9 of them at 3 of us.
I rolled 2d4 plus 1 and got a 9.
They are only like a CR1, right?
Yeah.
There's no D&D is ridiculous.
Actually, in the monster manual, they're like 1.5. So.
Oh, okay.
So you guys are absolutely raffle stomping bunch.
Just walked into these bears' home and just murdered them. Okay.
I mean, now we know why there's no bears when you guys go here in the next session.
Oh
that
my
was
god.
absolutely an important tale that we needed to establish.
If we wouldn't have got that surprise round, we would have taken a little bit more damage.
It's entirely possible. Depending on how much health these two boys right here have, it's possible we'll take some damage. But like, it probably won't be much. There'll probably be some, but it probably won't be much. The bard is gonna do what the bard does best and back
Eldritch
away,
Blast.
and then Eldritch Blast. These things have a movement speed of 30.
40 actually.
40. I'm gonna back away some more. And then I'm gonna Eldritch Blast. I'm gonna fire one Eldritch Blast first at this one right here.
Okay.
Not 20s.
Okay, now I get to roll what happens with a
There.
critical hit effect.
I did max damage.
Okay, that critical hit effect was 96, and some other magic, goes awry in your favor. Target is charmed, but too bad it's dead.
That's fine. And then I fire my other Eldritch at the other one. I'm ready for it to be like a nat 1. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
I love it when rolls support the narrative.
Okay, now I get to see what happens on the critical miss effect. You throw your spellcasting focus 15 feet away from you.
That's fine.
And it's stuck within the wall.
Oh, wait. Really?
Yes.
That's alright. They're gonna be dead in a second. You just pull it out.
Yeah. They can't get me from where they are unless they dash. If they dash, they attack. So it's fine.
This is fine.
I hope they dash attack on you. Actually,
they can't dash attack on me. They're not. Wait. They might be able to.
They're bears.
That doesn't mean anything. They're made of glass.
Oh, there you go. 40 feet. Look at that.
I'm gonna fire at the cow. Very specifically. I'm not gonna aim for a bear. I'm gonna take that cow.
I'd get an attack of opportunity on it though, because it'd have to run by me.
Oh, let's do it.
But it might try to get out, and you're the furthest away from the. Like you'd be far away from it, so it would try to get out through you.
That wouldn't be smart. I mean, it could try. Like, there could be an attempt, but.
Wait, you moved further away?
I didn't move. I moved during my turn, and it was within 30 feet, fam.
Oh. I actually have to make a sigil lit though, so actually see what the fuck's going on there.
See, if the bears would have had a churn like earlier before we murdered half of them, this would have been a horrible encounter.
Yes.
All of us murdered at least one of them.
But they did have a very, very bad initiative, and we were able to go,
I mean, 2 people
before
would
that.
have an attack of opportunity.
Well, you couldn't move through our space either, so.
No, I won't be able to. Let's see, wood. Moving this way, and then going to work hard work.
Oh, that would work. See, there you go.
You would still get an attack of opportunity on you, but I mean...
I know, but it wouldn't be lethal.
The bear's wanting to run away, too, and you're closest to the entrance.
Bold of you to assume it wouldn't be lethal when there's a hulking man-cow right in front of you.
I mean,
the man-cow's raging.
That's true, but I'm going to try it, so... Bear goes this way.
Come at me, fam.
It then moves this way. It tries going out of your attack range, and Moloch gets an attack of opportunity.
Come on, Moloch. Yes.
So, that's not murder damage.
That's fine.
And then it
Come
goes
at me, bear.
straight towards you. And
Let's do this.
tries to bite you.
Why does it have advantage?
Let me re-roll that, because it had advantage. Because that was like the smelling thing.
You shouldn't get to re-roll. You should have to take the first roll, and the first roll does not hit.
No. Okay, well, now it tries to claw you.
Okay. That also misses.
Okay.
There was an attempt.
So, Nefara, it's your
I'm gonna throw a dagger at it.
okay.
Oh, come on.
Well, you had. Let's see. No. Let's see. The bear was actually outside of the initial range, so it had disadvantage anyway.
I can't roll worse than a nat. Do you want me to roll again to see if I double nat one?
No. You had disadvantage anyway, so this works to my favor. Let's see what the critical miss effect is.
I mean, honestly, I'm just chilling here with a bear in front of me.
It's fine. Basically the same thing as Morthos' thing. You hurl your dagger in a random direction. Let's see, I'll roll a d4. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we'll see where you feel either way. 3, so you threw it
To the south.
15 feet to the south of you, and it hit a wall. And now it's in the dirt.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna run over towards where it was, and I'm gonna attempt another dagger throw here.
Roll another one with disadvantage.
Oh, that's right. Sorry, I forgot about the disadvantage.
Wait a minute. Why does Nefari have disadvantage?
Because
I'm still at it's 20.
Because it's
Oh,
2060, the initial range
Got
of
it.
20.
Got it.
That
I
still
thought it
hits.
was for a different reason.
Okay. Reroll the damage too, or no?
No, that's fine.
Okay, and then
Actually, you don't even need that Colossus Slayer because the dagger, it kills it. Describe the death.
it's gonna be like a dagger throw right into the jugular from that range. And it's gonna like slit the throat, and then it's gonna like land in the wall next to Morthos. So it's just like a nice clean cut.
Yeah.
Okay, combat's over. Everyone can get their stuff.
There was an attempt.
To murder everyone, but everyone...
I'm gonna holler at Morthos to grab my dagger, please.
In that case, I'm gonna holler at Nefaria to grab my flute, and I'm gonna grab the daggers. We help each other, and we're a family. 9 bears, and they weren't able to inflict any damage. D&D is a trip.
Way later, the UND Pure Flux come back.
Honestly, like, the Yanti can have put them there, and then they can be like, man, if these 3 adventurers just went to town on these guys, we really need to rethink our defenses.
I mean, maybe you cleared out the bears, and that's why there were a pile of bodies in front of the mound. Because the bears were guarding the cave. I don't know.
I still can't believe how many attacks rangers have. Just 4 attacks to level 5. Goodness.
I mean, that's the same amount of attacks a fighter would have to weapon fighting.
D&D is ridiculous.
It is ridiculous.
So I'll have to go soon. So do we have to like end it here, or is there like something small we can do in here?
Basically, you guys have like 9 pelts of bear fur now.
Yeah.
And
Yay.
I guess you got, if you guys roll like a shared perception check or an investigation or what have you. You get some treasure? Question mark? That's all
Alright,
for
let's
those
do
spare pelts?
perception. That's a nice perception, fam.
That's a horrible perception. I am clearly enamored with the pelts of bear fur, ranger things.
I don't know what bear pelts actually weigh, but I just put that I have 3. God, guys. I just said that I have 3 and they weigh 5 pounds. I would assume that y'all just do the same. That way we have 3 bear pelts each.
Okay.
I want all the bear pelts. I want to make winter coats.
Hey, that would be useful for going into the mountains again.
That's probably a spoiler. We didn't know the dungeon was cold.
No, I'm just saying. Considering the mountainous tundra is cold.
I mean, fair point. So with my perception check being the highest, we're just gonna ignore Moloch's. We're gonna say he looks so badly he doesn't even.
Moloch is asking Carlos what to look for.
With my perception check, what do we find?
You guys find one quick second.
You give us a scroll of wish.
No. The level of no is really high.
Look, I had to try, okay?
Morthos.
If you want, I could roll a persuasion check. It'd probably be a nat.
I mean, it 100% would be done because you could put a witch spell.
I actually don't. Wish spells are broken.
And you have to be super specific or else you may die.
I mean, I would just wish that Zariel went away. Just that would be my wish. And that's not how wishes work, even though it is how wishes work. That's not how the spell works, because the spell is stupid.
Okay. I'm going to do with this table, and then we are going to go and out of that table, you guys find let's see, says, oh, cool. 19 times 10. All of you find 190 gold pieces.
Between all 3 of us, or each of us?
Between all of you.
Okay, so that's 34.
190 divided by 3.
We each add 36 gold to our inventories. And then we have an excess, but that's fine. Yeah. Add 36 gold to your inventories, guys, because we're going to split it between the 3 of us. And we have money now.
Alright, and this is the end of Character Side Quests. Thank you all very much for being here. I hope you all have a wonderful time, and I'll see you all on Sunday. Take care.